All right, let's spin again. Wait, what a night. What a night. Travelin Soldier by Cody Johnson. Let's see what we got. See who all suggested this. Travelin Soldier, Cody Johnson. Suggested by One Fisher Boy 24 in Dakota. I like that hoodie.
Past 18, he was waiting on a bus in his army green, sat down in a booth in a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile. He said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling pretty low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know a place we can go.
Cody, man, Cody is the official, that's how you let the beat build, bitch. When it comes to telling stories, bro, every time the build up. He let me know he a couple days past 18, so he been thinking about joining the military since he had the dream to join the military, bro. Little shy, sitting in the diner. He met an old girl. She feeling him. She like that military shit. Let's go.
He went down, sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care, cause I got no one to send back.
What happened to that shy guy? What happened to the shy guy? Motherfucker dropped his balls on the table quick, boy.
So he went down, sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care, cause I got no one to send back a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says the soldier's coming home.
I like how Cody did that. Cody made me feel bad for two people in a couple sentences, bro. Like, I feel that shit coming from soldiers that join the military that don't have the best family life, that don't have a woman when they get there. And now they're gone and off on their own. So it feels good to, somebody in that outside world of the military to talk to. But then now it's like the women that have to deal with that. And the soldier that's gone, sending letters home, the love might be there, but you can't see him. Like, sometimes the tangibility of it all is key sometimes in love, bro. You got to be a strong individual. I felt for both of them on that. One.
Never more to be alone when the letter says the soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart, how it might be love, all of the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kind of rough over here, I sit and think about that day on the pier, and I close my eyes and see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to ride for a while.
I bet that is like, I don't know. I'm not in the military. I have to ask some of my cousins and people like that. But I bet it is good to have memories to separate from that life, the military life. Sometimes you just want to ground back into like the life you had before that. Or times you had that didn't require that type of work or effort or drive.
Don't worry, but I won't be able to ride for a while. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang, and a man said, folks, would you bow your heads for a list of the local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone underneath the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one named Red, and nobody really cared except that pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried never
Oh no. Run that back. All the way back. Get a good bit of that.
Football game. Coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang, and a man said, folks, would you bow your heads for a list of the local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone underneath the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one named Red, and nobody really cared except that pretty little girl with a bow in her hair.
Is this them? I don't know, Cody. Cody, if you don't M. Night Shyamalan me, bruh, is this them like in the early years, bruh? Come on, man.
Coming home.
I mean, how could I not put this on the list, bro? How could I not? Patriotism, dealing with two people's sacrifice that they make for each other, for us. They make this sacrifice for us. They decide to love each other while that man or that woman goes and fights. That is crazy, bro. You never really understand. Cause like love is one of them things, like it comes with the part of being able to see your partner and to continue to love and be faithful and do all the things and hold that woman or that man to a highest honor while he's fighting for his country, bro. It's a deep, deep thing, bro. So big shout out to everybody out there in the military who has a spouse and they still find ways to love each other, be there for each other, and hopefully that letter comes home, that phone call, whatever, man. Travelin Soldier by Cody Johnson, making the list, suggested by One Fisher Boy 24 and Dakota, man. I got y'all. I can't see me not putting that on the list. Great story. I need to figure out that part for the M. Night Shyamalan twist. If that was them in high school and she noticed him then when nobody else did, that beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful. Come on.